Welcome back to See You in the AM, our first episode after the holiday vacation. Again, I'm excited to be back with you and get back to a full week, not just a shortened one because of the holiday. But again, it's well worth it when you're spending so much time with family, with friends, with the loved ones, and being able to spend time like we talked about last week, which is why I said it was one of my favorite holidays. Thinking about what we have, what we're grateful for, like the name says, Thanksgiving. But again, focusing on these things. We should do this every day, but again, there is a dedicated time each year where most people, at least, are going to be tuned into this, and I encourage people to continue to do so, not just because the holiday's over, but again, hopefully everyone had an awesome Thanksgiving holiday, great vacation, whatever it is they were doing with their families, with their friends, etc. We're going to be starting to talk about a topic today. I will definitely carry into Wednesday and possibly even into Friday, where we're going to be talking about what I consider the most critical part of being successful in closing. Yeah, I mean, we talk about the 4 C's, we talk about confidence, we talk about consistency. But if you are consistently persistent, you will be successful in the world of selling. Now, I cannot tell you how many people, because the numbers are so staggering, of the sales population that give up or quit. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You are quitting on not just yourself, but on the prospect as well, when you give up and allow someone to walk away without purchasing your product, purchasing your service. Now, I'll throw some ideas at you that I have been familiar with, and many people that teach sales and are what people would consider great closers will tell you. And the majority of the sales population, they don't even scratch the surface. Why? Because even if some people don't even ask for the order, but let's not go there. Let's just talk about the people that even ask for an order. When they get the first no, the majority of people in sales, they quit right there and then. They don't want to take it to the next step or continue to try to overcome the objections, overcome the hurdles that are in front of them. Now, a statistic that I am very familiar with, and maybe you've heard before, but 80% of purchase decisions, the yes, come after the 5th no. I mean, that's a staggering number. Again, I'll repeat it. 80% of purchase decisions come after the 5th no. So again, I mean, if you give up after the 1st or the 2nd, 3rd, etc., you're not even reaching where 80% of the population, people that make purchasing decisions, when they say yes. So with that statistic and a concept in mind, now you can start understanding why it is so important to be consistently persistent, to not give up. Again, understand the buyer, the prospect, they're doing their job. Their job is to say no. Your job is to move them to a yes. Now, again, most people are going to give up long before that's going to happen, but to be a closer, we never, ever accept no as an answer. We talked about belief last week, so if you believe in what you're selling, you truly believe in it, then no's not an option. You know that your product is needed by that prospect, and they're going to benefit from that. We've already talked last week about when it's time to walk away. So again, we just look at it as another opportunity and a sign, so to speak, that we need to do some more discovery. We need to learn why they're saying the no and figure out, working diligently, how to move them to the yes. So understanding what their issues are that are still holding them back, because clearly we have not uncovered it yet, or if we have uncovered it, we have not offered a valid solution. Again, we talk about a sale process is 2 people having a conversation with one person identifying the other person's issues and offering a valid solution. Now, again, you have not done one part of that process and has not been accepted by the prospect. So it's critical that we use that just as a sign, like a street sign, as an indicator to you that we have not yet accomplished this. Now, there are many different avenues to figure out solutions. And I use an analogy, often, and I'll use an analogy here to understand this better. If you're driving and you happen to turn down a street and miss that there was a sign at the beginning of the street, and the sign was a dead end, you get down to the end of the street, there's a cul-de-sac. You need to get through because of the direction you're headed. Do you drive through the person's front yard, through the person behind their backyard to get to the street behind it that would have connected had there not been these cluster of houses? Of course not. What do? You turn around, you go back out, and you find another route. And that's exactly what we need to do when we're dealing with a prospect and dealing with the hurdles of no. It just means the route we took is not right. There's a dead end right there. But dead end does not mean end. all it means is back out and figure out another solution. So again, we're going to talk a lot more about this on Wednesday and really get into the meat of this, but it's essential. The more and more that we are persistent, that we do not give up and we move, and not just to get the no so we can get to the fifth no, maybe they'll say yes, but diligently attempting to understand the issues and solve the problems, but never giving up on doing so. Why? Because we believe in what we're doing, we believe in what we're selling, we believe in our product, we believe in our service, and we believe the prospect needs that because we understand their needs and we're here to meet them. So we're going to wrap things up with a quote for today, and this is something that I don't know the source of where this comes from, but a great quote for what we're talking about now. And this is, obstacles are put in your way to see if what you want is really worth fighting for. So again, let's get out there and let's fight. We only have a couple weeks left of the year. Many people are not at their targets yet that would like to be. This, what we're talking about today, persistence, will make a difference, not just today, the rest of the year, but will make a difference every day of your life that you're practicing persistence. So go out there, do not quit, do not give up, don't quit on yourself, don't quit on your prospects, and continue to be successful. Have a great day. I'll look forward to tomorrow where we'll hit some Q&A, and then Wednesday as we talk more about the quality and the trait of persistence. Have a great day. See you in the AM.